Hello children, hope you all fine and good. Now we are going to learn poem. The topic is Treasure Trove. In this poem, author tells about the importance of reading. Come, let's start the video session.
Let me move on to the poem. The topic is Treasure Trove. Treasure means wealth. Trove means to store the wealth or to store the valuable things. One of the common hobby is reading books. In this poem, we should learn about the value of reading. Reading books keep our mind from all worries. Books are the best friend. Let me know the value of reading habit in this poem. First, let I read the lines. Listen carefully. Read when you're happy. Read when you're sad. Read when you're happy. Read when you're sad. Learn about space. Land on Mars. Learn about space. Land on Mars. Picture an auto race. Zoom with cars. Picture an auto race. Zoom with cars. Once again, I read the lines. Read when you're happy. Read when you're sad. Learn about space. Land on Mars. Picture an auto race. Zoom with cars. Let I explain the lines. Read when you're happy. When you're going to read the books, when you're in happy mood, you should read the books. Read when you're sad. When you're in a sad mood, you are very sad. If you want to change your mood, you should read the books. That is called read when you're happy. Read when you're sad. Learn about space. Land on Mars. You should learn more about space. If you learn, you just went off imaginarily to the Mars. Picture an auto race. Zoom with cars. If you learn about the car race, you should travel quickly with the cars. You just imagine. Zoom means imagine. The imaginary world you went off with the cars. Let me see the next stanza. A glance at history, go back in time. A glance at history, go back in time. To discover a mystery, solve a crime. To discover a mystery, solve a crime. Read about the lost bicycle. Where can it be? Read about the lost bicycle. Where can it be? Visit a lovely mermaid under the sea. Visit a lovely mermaid under the sea. Read when you're happy. Read when you're sad. Let I explain the lines. A glance at history, go back in time. If you want to learn about history, you should go back in that time itself through reading. To discover a mystery, solve a crime. Why we should go back to history? To solve a mystery. That means the strange or unknown things. Why you should solve the mystery? You should know what is the crime in it. Read about the lost bicycle. Where can it be? You should find the lost bicycle and you should find where it was lost. Visit a lovely mermaid under the sea. Through reading, you should go under the world and you feel about the lovely creatures under the sea, especially mermaid. What do you mean by mermaid? An imaginary creature. The half of the structure is human body and another half of the structure is fish body. Read when you're happy. Read when you're sad. So, whenever you are in happy mood, you should read. Whenever you are in sad mood, you should read to overcome that. In this poem, the rhyming words are mass, cars, time, crime, B, C. Dear children, now you're very clear about things that happen to our minds when we used to read. Now, let me see some glossaries. Space. Space means beyond the earth. Second one, zoom. Zoom means travel quickly. Third one, glance. Glance means look. Fourth one, discover. Discover means to find the things. Fifth one, mystery. Mystery means strange or unknown thing. Sixth one, mermaid. An imaginary creature. I have already told no, it's a imaginary creature. Half of the structure is human body and half of the structure is fish body. Now let me see the grammar part. Simple present tense. Simple present tense is used to describe habits, unchanging situations, general truths and planned actions. The simple present tense is easy to form. We all know verbs have forms. Those are present tense, past tense, past participle and present participle. In this lesson, we are going to concentrate present tense. The present form of verb is used as same for the I, we, you, they. I is the first person and we is the third person, you is the second person. Let me see some sentences. I go to shop. We speak English in our class. You run very fast. They play cricket. For I, we, you and they, present form is used. For pronouns like he, she and it, s is added to the present form of verb. Let me see some examples. He goes to shop. She speaks English in her class. It runs very fast. For he, she and it, s is added to the present form. Let me see some more examples. I go to school. We go to school. It goes to school. They go to school. You go to school. He goes to school. She goes to school. In these examples, for I, we, they and you, only the verb is added. For the pronouns it, he, she, we should add es. We saw simple present tense for action verbs. Let us see the simple present tense for be verbs. Be verbs show a state of being. Present tense am, is, or. Past tense was, were. Past participle been. Present participle being. Am is used for first person singular. I am a student. For second person and third person, or verb is used. We are students. You are a student. They are students. For pronouns like he, she, and it, is verb is used. He is a student. She is a student. It is a book. I repeat once again. Am is used for I. Or is used for we, you, and they. Is used for he, she, it. Let me see some more example. Give the correct verb form for following sentences. I am a doctor. We are police. You are an engineer. He is a carpenter. It is a car. They are football players. She is a driver. In these examples, am verb is used for first person singular and we, you, they, or second and third persons. The verb or is used for he, she, and it. We use is verb. Let us see when to use simple present tense. For habitual actions, I wake up at 6 a.m. every day. I go to the market every Saturday. For general truths, the earth goes round the sun. Water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. For unchanging situations and planned actions, I am a teacher and I teach English. I go to school by bus. For planned actions, the examination starts next week. Hope you all understood the simple present tense and where it should be used.